Hello, my name is Sailesh Mehta, and I'm going to go over SQL Server Reporting Services in this brief demonstration. I hope you like it, and I also have a lot of other video presentations on YouTube that you can check out about the other services that SQL Server provides. All right, welcome. These are my active Microsoft certifications, and now over to SQL Server. So here I'm showing you the report manager, which basically is the home for SQL Server Reporting Services. It's actually a website, as you can see from the URL, and this allows you to publish all your reports to SQL Server Reporting Services. When you are trying to learn SQL Server Reporting Services, you can download the Adventureworks sample reports depending on your version, whether it be 2008, 2012, 2014, doesn't matter. There are sample reports for all the different versions. And if you open these reports one by one, you will be able to see the rich features that SQL Server Reporting Services offers for you to create very interactive reports. This particular report is a parameterized report which allows you to select a start date, the end date, and also if you want to export this report, you can select a format. For example, you can export this to a PDF file. All right, and then after making your selections, so let me make a few selections here. Let's change the start date. All right, and then view the report. So here is the report. As you can see, this report has certain parts of it which are hidden. And if you click, so it's called a drill down or a drill through report. In a drill down or a drill through report, you first start off with a concise, like a summary page of your report. Then if you want to drill down on any of the different aspects of the report, for example, you want to break down the year 2002, you can. And because of my start date, it only shows me quarters 2, 3, 4, and in 2003 I see quarters 1, 2, and 3. Further breakdown of each category will give me all the subcategories, and then I can see the actual products inside those categories. Right? So this is one sample SQL Server report. Let's look at another one. This report is a product catalog. This will illustrate the use of embedded images, database images, page breaks, page footers, a tablix with 3 nested row groups and details. So let's look at this. There we go. Notice when this report comes up again, it's kind of a landing page or kind of a report header or the first page. Now you can pick and choose what you want to check. So this is called a document map. This is a document map, and the document map allows you to navigate through this report. All right. So let's click on accessories. So accessories is a category, and then bike racks is a subcategory, and inside that we have a product called bike racks. And you can look at the details of that. So if you scroll down, you will see certain products has images. For example, here this is a road bottle cage, and we have images for that. Right? So some of the products have images, some don't. All right. Let's look at one more sample report. Let's look at contacts. So this is a report which is a sub-report using the sales order detail to show all the contacts for a store. Let's look at this one. And there you see the contacts, right? Now, if you click on the drop down, this is a parameterized report, so you can pick any store. So let's pick up another store, and every time you have to click on view report, and then it will show you all the employees who work in that store. Let's try another one. So every time, remember, you have to click on view report before you can see the report. All right. Alright, now what are the different aspects of the report? Let's look at those. So when you click on Properties tab, which is right up here, it shows you a lot of information. For example, when was this report last modified? Who modified it? When was this report created? Who created this report? What is the current size of the report? What is the name, the description, right? Then we can go to the parameters. Remember, this is a parameterized report. So here are the parameters, the store ID and show description. Then we have data sources. The data sources helps us figure out where this data is coming from. So as you can see, this data is coming from the Adventureworks 2008 sample database, and which has been saved as a shared data source, so more than one report can access this database. Let's go to the execution page, and here you have options like, do you want to cache this report? So you can cache a temporary copy of the report which will stay there for 30 minutes. So if 2, 3, 4, 5 users want to access the same report within this 30-minute time frame, then SQL Server has to do absolutely nothing, because the report is saved in the cache. After the first user accesses the report, it will save it in memory for 30 minutes, and anybody accessing the same report within those 30 minutes, it will give them the report from the cache, thus saving SQL Server resources. So caching helps you save SQL Server resources. Very important, right? All right. Now let's go to the History tab. History tab allows you to see this report as it existed in the past. This particular report does not have any such thing, so we don't have a history for it. But in another future video presentation, I'll show you how to create different versions of the report, and then you can go into the history and check out all the different versions of the same report. The security tab is very important. It shows you who has access to this report, and as you can see right now, only the administrators have access to this report. This brings to a conclusion this brief demonstration on what SQL Server Reporting Services does for us and how you can use it to allow your users to access reports that are published to a website which is called the Report Manager. And of course, you can protect your reports by permissions. You can also cache your reports to save the SQL Server performance, and it's an excellent way to centralize all your reports on one website. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Look forward to more presentations on SQL Server Reporting Services. My name is Sailesh Mehta. Thank you very much for listening.